Welcome back to Primetime News. There was pandemonium at Young's Plaza in Maypen, Clarendon yesterday evening as police were forced to rescue a homosexual male from an angry crowd. The details on how it all unfolded in this report. Literally hundreds of persons converged in the parking lot of Young's Plaza in Maypen Saturday evening as news spread that a gay man had sought refuge in a clothing store. All eyes were fixated on the entrance of the business place, which had to be manned by the police. So how did it get to this? Eyewitnesses say the gay man was seen on the plaza putting on lipstick, much to the annoyance of passers-by who ran him down, and he ended up inside the clothing store. Persons inside, we were informed, were concerned about the young man's safety and locked the door, then called the police. In no time, news had spread that a gay man wearing lipstick was locked inside the store. With their smartphones in hand, people were positioning themselves to take a picture. For those who could not get close to the store, they stood on carts and on vehicles. Back in the crowd, persons were heard expressing disgust at the fact that a man was openly wearing lipstick in a public space.
Send mood! And we said, straight on me a pen! All them sit there right, man. You see me?
Wrong place, they come, man. Wrong place.
We don't want none of them in this town here. This is our town.
As the crowd grew, more police reinforcement arrived. It was now over an hour since the man had been locked inside the store. When the door opened, it was clear that the time had come for him to be whisked out. By that time, the police cleared the entrance, pushing the crowd back, and there was chanting.
We want him! We want him! We want him! We want him!
And with the police escorting him, the young man emerged with his face and head covered. He quickly jumped into a waiting car, which was driven by a police officer. But as the car drove off, the boisterous crowd could no longer be restrained. In the meantime, shop operators lamented how
strong language is in this video. Parental discretion is advised. Thank you. My heart is troubled. I'm gonna let y'all know why. A couple hours ago, someone sent me a video. I opened the video and realized it was a segment of TVJ News highlighting the unnecessary fiasco in Maypen. I think it was at Young's Plaza or Young Store. They had was to close the store to rescue a person, a male. Don't know his name, who ran into the store after he was seen putting on lipstick on his lip and was approached by a couple of people. He ran into the store for cover. The mob ensued. The owner of the store or the manager of the store closed this door and called the police to ensure his safety. My thing is, how motherfucking dare you all? Yeah, I'm gonna go Greta Thunberg on y'all. It's now 2020, a new decade. Seriously, people? Y'all ain't got nothing to do? It's his lip. It's his ass. If he's a receiver. If he's a giver, is his dick. Whether you are against it or for it, so what? What has he done? And you want to tell me all these people, a mob, gather up in Maypen just to, what? Kill him? Was that the goal? Beat him to death? Was that the goal? He has every right to be what he wants to be. Yes, he does. Who give you all that right to create such a chaos, wasting all that tax-paying dollars to have police, sergeant, this, that, every status in the force you can think of, to come and try to create some sort of normalcy? Where were you all when they were robbing and beating the Chinaman to death? Where was this mob squad? And talking about this can happen in your community. Rise up and fight against pedophiles, rapists, and all the other criminal activities in your community. Put your energy into that, not into someone's lifestyle because you don't like it. Because a lot of you all up in that crowd goes to church. And let me tell you something. That's where most of the faggotism there. That's where most of the sodomism there. You know, see him pastor. When I talk about my pastor say, I'm a pastor this, I'm a pastor that. I fuck batty. And I fuck no found a little picnic. Right there and I feel him up in the back of the church. While no out there going like no holy as thou and I carry on. And nobody now mob, nobody now protest, and nobody now go on and do nothing. I don't want to kill this person because him choose if he want to put on lipstick on him mouth. Babsy Grange, as a matter of fact, excuse me, Miss Grange, respect is due where respect is due. Sorry about that. Miss Grange, you need to step up because you represent gender in Jamaica. Not only sports. You need to step up and address this. It does not look good globally, nor locally, nor for the tourist industry. Because we all know that tourism is the backbone of Jamaica. And I hope whoever that person is, use that viral video and get yourself to a place where you will be accepted. This is an evidence. This is evidence for a classic seeking refuge in another country that you are accepted. Because this is nonsense in this era that we're living in. I am not with that lifestyle. So what? They're not bothering me. They're not in my space. And that was public space. He was in a public space putting lipstick on his own damn lip. Yeah, him bumper clot lip. Him have every right for blood clot put on anything when want put on him lip. One day, when the gunman them a carry on in a May pen, a tear down the place, a rape on a picnic, on a wife, on a girlfriend, a violate everything. One day, me not see nobody a mob nobody and a go on nobody. You know why? Because they get gunshot and on a blood clot. You know tap on a madness. Put on energy in something positive. Yeah. And me I go read the reply when me send to the person who sent me that video. Because certain things me not entertain for come on my phone. Because where you feed in your soul is where you act out. And I'm very, very, very skeptical in what I feed my brain. Here, let me read what I replied to the person after watching that video in disgust. These people need to get a life. Come on now. He has every right to his lifestyle, and this viral video might turn out in his favor. It's a disgrace how violence is a way of life for these ignorant people. This person wasn't stealing or causing harm to anyone. Whether one's pro or con about these people's lifestyle, everyone has a right to live and be free. Yes, I'm going to repeat it. Everyone has a right to live and be free. They choose their life, they should stay within their life. He wasn't harming a child. He wasn't trying to rob the store. So all of this unnecessary gathering and mobbing, and you don't want this in the community. If you come out, come say the same thing about the violence and the rape in the community, a fucking idiot. Maypen people are idiot. And this video is dedicated to all the assholes and the ignoramus and do nothing, no life, has nothing to do with their energy that gathered around that store or plaza, Young's or whatever the name is, wasting time. Also, the owner for that store or the manager, you should speak to a lawyer and find out how you could at least recoup sales missing during that lockdown, waiting for police to come and escort the man out of your store. That's bullshit. Again, he wasn't harming no one. It's his ass, it's his dick, and it's his lip. Do something with your energy, people, for the betterment of the island. Because this video that's going viral, it's gonna become a backlash to the country. I guarantee you that. Trust me on that one. It will become a backlash. It's not good for the country globally. And let me tell you something. There's something in my heart that tells me this viral is going to work out for that individual good. Yeah, for that individual good.